Hi, I'm Steve Wilson, psychologist and founder of the World Laughter Tour. Welcome to another edition of Superhumor Power. Have you ever heard of a work supervisor or a teacher who said, "Get back to work. We're not here to have fun"? They are so wrong. While some forms of humor are silly and just plain nonsense, the role of humor and laughter for human beings is a vital tool for mental health and well-being. Many people still hold on to the mistaken idea that humor is trivial and immature, but more and more are catching on to the power of humor to give us a balanced perspective, to allow us to express outrage that is a characteristic of a healthy, mature, fully functioning adult. From the scientific literature, I've been able to distill 79 things you need to know and think about and do in order to get the humor habit and have the wonderful benefits of humor in your life. I wrote a book about it. It's called Superhumor Power. The one idea that I want to look at today is the difference between being serious and being solemn. Many people avoid being too humorous because they're afraid they won't be taken seriously. Just the opposite is true. Parents, teachers, managers, supervisors, and others who joke either too much or too little weaken their ability to motivate, to influence, and to build morale. The right humor at the right time can work wonders. The dictionary definition of serious encompasses ideas such as something worthy of deep thought and acting in a responsible way. The British comedian John Cleese points out that when you get into humor, you don't stop being serious. You don't have to stop being serious. What you give up when you get into humor is solemnity, being solemn. In other words, you can remain serious about the values, ideals, beliefs, and responsibilities that are important to you and still enjoy the lighter side of life with its often unintended humor and with jokes too. Followers will lose respect for leaders who either make light of things too often or don't lighten up when it would be appropriate. Skillful leaders use appropriate humor to maintain harmony in a group, to overcome frustration, to solve problems, and to boost morale and productivity. So don't confuse being serious with being solemn. You can act responsibly without being grim. Save your solemnity for funerals, although even there a little bit of laughter may help. A well-known adage says, take your work seriously, but take yourself lightly. Another tells us, the reason that angels can fly is that they take themselves lightly. You know, if you always buckle down, putting your nose to the grindstone, your shoulder to the wheel, putting your back into it, and keep your eye on the prize while towing the line, you're likely to find it's very hard to be productive in that position. Having fun and getting back to work are not mutually exclusive. In fact, I think they go together hand in hand. I believe that you will find it's best to lighten up from time to time and get the humor habit. Be super humor powered. As always, I'm yours in love and laughter.